Have you ever found yourself waking up in the middle of the night, say around 3 in the morning, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't fall back asleep? Maybe you glance at the clock, see that it's so early, and wonder, why am I awake again? What does this mean for my health? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, waking up at this odd hour has become a common experience for many seniors, and it can be quite frustrating. You see, sleep isn't just about resting your body. It's about rejuvenating your mind, your immune system, and your overall well-being. When those middle-of-the-night awakenings become a regular thing, it's natural to start asking questions. Is this just a little disturbance, or could it be something more serious? And what does it really say about our health? Well, I'm here to tell you that this isn't just about feeling tired the next day. Those early morning wake-ups can actually be signals from your body, clues pointing to underlying health issues or lifestyle habits that might need a little adjustment. So today, I want to explore why many seniors find themselves waking up at 3 a.m. and what it might mean for your health. We'll look into some common reasons, some simple things you can do to improve your sleep, and how to listen to what your body is telling you. Because understanding these signals can help you feel more energized, healthier, and more in control of your well-being. Now let's start by talking about one of the most common reasons people wake up in the middle of the night: stress and anxiety. It's something that many of us experience, especially as life gets busier or more complicated. Perhaps you're worried about your family, your health, or even the world around you. These worries can stay with us long after we turn off the lights, and they often find their way into our sleep. When your mind is busy with concerns, it's difficult to stay in that deep, restful sleep that renews your body and mind. Another reason that might surprise you is drinking too much fluid before bed. It's a simple habit, but it can lead to waking up in the night, especially if you find yourself needing to go to the bathroom at that early hour. It's quite common, and many folks don't realize that their evening habits could be disrupting their sleep cycle. And then there's the matter of health conditions that become more prevalent as we age. Conditions like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or even acid reflux can wake us up at odd hours. These are medical issues that sometimes go unnoticed, but can significantly affect how we sleep. Recognizing the signs and understanding their connection to waking up in the night is crucial. Now, I want to emphasize that sometimes waking up at 3 a.m. isn't just about one thing. It's often a combination of factors. For example, if you're feeling anxious and also have a health condition, those two can work together to make sleep more elusive. That's why it's so important to pay attention to your body and your habits. Before we go into some practical steps you can take, I want to reassure you that you're not powerless in this situation. Small changes can make a big difference. Sometimes simply adjusting your evening routine or finding ways to manage stress can improve your sleep dramatically. And if you're concerned about health issues, it's always a good idea to chat with your doctor. So let's look at some of the first steps you can take to start understanding what might be going on when you wake up at that strange hour. The first is to keep a sleep diary. It might sound old-fashioned, but jotting down when you wake up, what you ate or drank before bed, and how you're feeling can reveal patterns. Maybe you notice that you're waking up every night after drinking a cup of tea, or perhaps stress is lurking behind those restless nights. Another simple tip is to manage your evening environment. Make your bedroom a peaceful sanctuary. Dim the lights early. Keep the room cool and comfortable, and remove any distractions. Sometimes a quiet, dark room can be the difference between a restful night and a wakeful one. And don't underestimate the power of relaxation techniques. Gentle stretching, deep breathing, or listening to calming music before bed can help quiet your mind. If worries tend to keep you awake, try writing them down earlier in the evening so they're not swirling around your head when you're trying to sleep. As we move forward, I'll share more about how your diet, medical conditions, and daily habits can influence your sleep patterns. But for now, remember that waking up at 3 a.m. is a message from your body. Learning to interpret it can lead to better sleep, better health, and a more vibrant life. Now that we've touched on some of the common reasons and simple initial steps, let's move on to explore how your daily habits and health conditions might be contributing to this pattern. Because understanding these deeper factors can help us find lasting solutions, and I'll be here to guide you every step of the way. Now that we've looked at some of the initial reasons why you might be waking up in the middle of the night, let's dive a little deeper into how your daily habits and health conditions can play a significant role in this pattern. Sometimes, it's not just about what happens at bedtime, but what happens throughout the day that influences your sleep at night. Understanding these connections can help you make changes that lead to more peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. One of the most common culprits that many seniors overlook is caffeine and alcohol. You might think that a cup of coffee in the morning helps you start your day, or a glass of wine at dinner helps you unwind. But both of these can interfere with your sleep cycle. Caffeine, even when consumed early in the day, can linger in your system for hours, making it harder to fall back asleep if you wake up during the night. Similarly, alcohol might initially make you feel sleepy, but it often leads to fragmented sleep and can cause you to wake up after a few hours, sometimes feeling more tired than before. Another habit worth examining is your daytime activity level. You might assume that resting more means better sleep, but actually regular gentle exercise during the day can promote deeper, more restorative sleep at night. Activities like taking a short walk, gardening, or participating in gentle chair exercises can help your body feel more ready to rest when evening comes. Of course, it's important not to exercise too close to bedtime, because that can have the opposite effect and make falling asleep more difficult. Now let's talk about medical conditions, because they can be behind those early morning wake-ups more often than we realize. Sleep apnea, for instance, is a common condition among older adults. It causes brief pauses in breathing during sleep, leading to sudden awakenings that can be so brief you don't even remember them. Yet, these interruptions prevent your body from getting the deep, restful sleep it needs. If you find yourself feeling tired during the day, even after a full night's sleep, or if your partner notices loud snoring or choking sounds during your sleep, it might be time to consult your doctor about sleep apnea testing. Restless leg syndrome is another condition that can wake you up at odd hours. It causes uncomfortable sensations in your legs, often worsening at night, which leads to an irresistible urge to move them. This can make it nearly impossible to stay asleep. Managing RLS often involves lifestyle changes, like reducing caffeine, stretching before bed, or sometimes medication prescribed by your healthcare provider. Gastrointestinal issues, such as acid reflux, can also be a sneaky cause of those early morning awakenings. When stomach acid flows back into your esophagus, it can cause discomfort and wake you up. If you notice a burning sensation or a sour taste in your mouth in the early hours, it might be reflux. Eating large or spicy meals close to bedtime, lying down immediately after eating, or being overweight can exacerbate this problem. Raising the head of your bed slightly and avoiding food for a couple of hours before bedtime can often help. And let's not forget about emotional health. Anxiety and depression are common in older adults and can significantly disrupt sleep. Sometimes worries about health, finances, or loved ones linger in our minds, especially when it's quiet and there are no distractions. These feelings can cause a cycle of poor sleep and increased stress. If you find yourself overwhelmed or sad, talking with a trusted friend, family member, or healthcare professional can provide relief and guidance. All these factors are interconnected, and sometimes multiple issues contribute to those nightly wake-ups. The key is to approach this puzzle holistically, making small adjustments in your lifestyle, seeking medical advice when needed, and being gentle with yourself as you work through these challenges. Now I want to share a few practical steps you can start today. First, consider reviewing your daily routine. Are you drinking coffee or tea late in the afternoon? If so, try to cut back or switch to decaffeinated options. Think about incorporating some light activity into your day, perhaps a short walk, around the block, or some gentle stretching that can help your body feel more relaxed at night. Second, pay attention to your evening habits. Establish a calming bedtime routine, like reading a favorite book, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. If noise or light is disturbing you, consider using earplugs or blackout curtains. Sometimes even small changes in your environment can make a big difference in how well you sleep. Third, if you suspect a medical condition might be behind your wakefulness, Don't hesitate to speak with your healthcare provider. They can perform assessments, recommend tests, or prescribe treatments that can help you get back to restful nights. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate every waking moment, because waking up briefly now and then is normal, but to reduce those long, frustrating nights when sleep just doesn't come. By understanding how your habits and health influence your sleep, you're taking powerful steps toward feeling more energized and healthier every day. As we continue this journey together, I'll share even more tips and insights that can help you enjoy peaceful, restorative sleep. Because everyone deserves to wake up refreshed and ready to embrace each new day. Now let's move on to some specific strategies you can implement tonight and in the coming days to help reclaim your sleep. Now that we've explored how your daily habits, health conditions, and environment can influence those early morning wake-ups, I want to share some final strategies that can help you turn those restless nights into peaceful, restful sleep. Remember, small changes can have a big impact, and it's never too late to start making adjustments that benefit your health and overall well-being. One of the most effective steps you can take is establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your internal clock. Even on weekends, try to stick to your routine. This consistency trains your body to expect sleep at a certain time, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep longer. If you're waking up at 3 a.m. regularly, setting a gentle alarm to wake up at the same time each morning can help your body reset its rhythm over time. Creating a calming bedtime routine is equally important. Think of it as signaling to your brain that it's time to wind down. This could involve a warm bath, a cup of herbal tea, like chamomile or lavender, or some light reading. Avoid screens, TV, tablets, or smartphones, at least an hour before bed because the blue light they emit can interfere with your sleep hormones. Instead, try deep breathing, gentle stretches, or listening to soothing music. These simple activities can help quiet your mind and prepare your body for rest. Another helpful tip is to pay attention to what you eat and drink in the hours leading up to bedtime. As we mentioned earlier, spicy foods, caffeine, and alcohol can disrupt sleep. Instead, opt for light, healthy snacks if you're hungry, like a small handful of nuts or a banana. And remember, staying well hydrated during the day is great, but try to limit fluids an hour or two before bed to reduce those middle-of-the-night trips to the bathroom. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep, avoid checking the clock. Glancing at the time can increase anxiety and make it harder to drift off again. Instead, focus on relaxing your body and mind. Try deep breathing or visualization techniques. Picture a peaceful place like a quiet beach or a lush forest, and imagine yourself there. This mental escape can help quiet your worries and bring sleep back naturally. Sometimes our mind is so busy that it's hard to quiet those racing thoughts. If worries about health, family, or finances are keeping you awake, consider keeping a journal. Write down your thoughts before bed to unload your worries onto paper. This can create a sense of relief and help you let go of those concerns temporarily. Now, I want to talk about the importance of managing stress. Life can be demanding and stress can sneak into our sleep patterns. Incorporate relaxation techniques into your daily routine, such as meditation, gentle yoga, or even prayer. These practices can help lower stress hormones and promote a feeling of calm that carries into your sleep time. And if you find that sleep problems persist despite these changes, don't hesitate to seek help. Your healthcare provider can evaluate whether underlying conditions like sleep apnea or depression might be contributing. Sometimes, a simple adjustment or treatment can make a world of difference. Above all, be patient with yourself. Sleep patterns can take time to improve, especially if they've been disrupted for a while. Celebrate small victories. Perhaps you managed a full night's sleep or woke up feeling more refreshed. Every step forward is a sign that you're taking control of your health. Remember, your sleep is a vital part of your health. It affects your energy, mood, immune function, and even your memory. Prioritizing good sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about living a vibrant, joyful life at any age. So be kind to yourself, make those small adjustments, and trust that you're doing something wonderful for your well-being. As we come to the end of our journey today, I want to leave you with this. You are never too old to improve your sleep and your health. Every little effort counts. Whether it's drinking less caffeine, establishing a relaxing bedtime routine, or simply giving yourself permission to rest without guilt, these are the steps that can transform your nights and brighten your days. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to take charge of your sleep and your health. Share your experiences or any tips that work for you in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more supportive, uplifting content designed just for you. Here's to living your best life at any age, rested, energized, and ready to embrace each new day with joy and confidence. Sleep well, my friends, and take good care of yourselves.